After 17 years of drug and alcohol addiction, I found myself hopeless, homeless, and useless to society.
I wasn't faithful prior to my marriage, and I wasn't faithful in my marriage.
I had 41 felonies against me.
I believed the lie that I wasn't worth loving.
A week after I turned 18, that's when I was arrested and charged with 3 felony counts of sale of cocaine and sale of marijuana.
My stepfather was very abusive to me, verbally, physically, and sexually. The way I handled that as a teenager was I turned to drugs.
There's no way to go from being a prostitute to being plugged back into society without shame and guilt unless someone shows you how to release that.
Freedom is at the very heart of God, to set captives free. Free is free from your past, free to be all that God created you to be. I have no restraints. There's nothing holding me back.
Freedom in Christ is a ministry that helps God's people, first of all, understand who they are in Christ, and secondly, how to win the spiritual battles for their minds, and third, how to jettison, get rid of all the baggage and garbage that we accumulate in our lives through a process called the Steps to Freedom in Christ.
A couple that have gone through the steps to freedom, and their marriage has been put back together. They were in the process of getting divorced. The wife went through the steps to freedom first, and there was such a significant change in her that her husband saw that they decided to go back to court and cancel the whole process.
We showed up at court and we're sitting there and we're holding hands and looked like newlyweds. And I remember both attorneys are kind of looking at us going, what's going on here?
God got a hold of me in a really significant way, and it set in motion the biggest changes in my life.
I felt a freedom that I could be the person God created me to be.
God began to draw these things out of me. He began to draw the abuse out, the feelings that I felt, the shame, the guilt, the burdens that I carried.
I'm not defined by the world. I'm defined by what God says is true about me. And I want to share that with other people. I want to bring that freedom to other people.
God showed me that it's not about you, son. It's about what I've done for you.
I now work for the very same ministry that God used to save my life.
My mission will be to help set them free, the people who are still struggling, even within my family, just to spread the freedom message and let them know that there is hope, that you can be a conqueror through Christ.
Not only did I walk out of my freedom steps feeling full of hope, full of joy, I felt like a 1,000-pound rock was lifted from my shoulders, and that I could lift my shoulders back and say, I am loved, I am valued, I am significant, I have much to offer, I am real, I am a child of God.